Hey, so here we are back home. Gonna check out these rocks. I was so excited to be there at the beach, but we've been there before, and that's why I didn't have a lot of coverage from it because, well, I see the same thing when you can watch my other videos. But what I would like to do is show you what I actually ended up picking up. So bear with me as I have all this scattered around, on camera, not on camera. I'm gonna change hands here. I don't know why, but I'm right-handed, and actually using my right hand allows me to keep things more in focus. So what was I looking for? I was looking for greenstone. Greenstone is basically a generic term for green-colored rocks. And California and the beaches of Northern California have a lot of greenstone. Specifically, what I've been looking for are more of the flat, surf-tumbled, smooth, or smooth-ish green rocks. And I wanted to get some of these for decorative purposes just because they're really cool, but also maybe kind of determine what kind of rocks these are. And so that was part of my adventure today, was to get a bunch of rocks and see what different types there are. And grab some more from over here and take a closer look at them and see what we can determine. Now, I've done a little bit of research, and what I found is that these are not all the same. And I think that by looking at this, you can also determine that pretty easily yourself. Some of these, such as this one here, you get a look at that. The smaller one here. Here's another one there. So a lot of these are going to be in the serpentine family, or serpentinite. So serpentine or serpentinite family of rocks. They kind of have that light and green look to them. Kind of like a snake skin, sort of. Others are going to be more like these down over here, which are more of a solid green color with less of a contrast between light and dark. And I believe these are aventurine or possibly even amazonite. And it's really hard to determine one from the other when you're not an expert. And using the different rock identification apps out there, they never really tell you what you're looking at. They just give you some examples of what it might be, and then you have to use your knowledge to, basically determine if what you're looking at is what they're showing you. So sometimes it doesn't always work. Here's some other ones, and I have a little bit of color there, a little bit of red jasper. I really like this one with the lions. All that veining in there, that's so cool. And that's not green, that's more of a kind of a rusty, yellowy, quartzy kind of thing. A lot of black veining in it. I thought that would be really cool for someone to polish up, if not even myself. I just really like that. So that's why I got that. Found another one here in kind of the gray, or the gray tones. Those are cool. They look so identical, but the base colors are kind of juxtaposed. One's kind of the rusty and one's kind of the gray. Found what I think is going to be some chert. Has that kind of classic red and green that we find up in that area. That's really cool. I was so excited that I had my new microphone, but when I got to this beach and I was recording everything, I didn't find out until after the fact that I had not charged it after doing a few videos in Eel River. And once we got over to the beach area, it turns out I had a dead battery. So I was recording all day long on a dead battery for my microphone. Did not capture anything. And I was also so tired that what I did videotape wasn't even worth watching. So I was like, oh, scrap it. I'll piece together the pieces I like and that work and forget the rest. And I'll just show you the rocks here after. These are some darker ones. Again, this might be serpentine. I don't know. We're just gonna go with greenstone on these. Maybe these are the Amazonites. In this batch, I don't have anything which I think is jade, and turns out what I thought was jade in my past experiences was not jade. It wasn't anything what I thought it was. What I thought it was, I don't even remember the name of. But I know I was picking up what I was calling it was the wrong thing. These I thought were awesome. These are smaller rocks. I don't usually get smaller rocks because I don't have a tumbler, and so therefore tumbling, you know, what would I do with it? They're going to sit around. But I grabbed some of these because I just thought they were really cool. This one's kind of a quartzy, you know, on camera it's looking like carnelian, but it's not even, I don't think that's opaque, or excuse me, I think it's opaque, not translucent. Can I even get it picked up? Let's tilt it to the sun here. Yeah, so that's opaque. So it looks like a carnelian, but it's not. And I think this one here, this very small one, this might be the one that you saw at the beginning of the video. Let me try to pick it up in these natty gloves I got going on. Gee whiz. Jeez. Okay, maybe not. And here we go. Yeah. I'm not seeing it. Maybe you saw it. But it looks it's too opaque. This one here, check out that red one. Looks like that red jasper with the black veining. So cool. This one, the gray and orange. How awesome is that? So anyways, I thought some of these might be really fun to do some trades with. I'm hearing and people are telling me that they're really into these green rocks, greenstones, and you know what? They don't have any from California. And oh my gosh, look how great that one is. The small green one right there, that white veining through it. It's just so beautiful, so bright green. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love that. These just gonna look really awesome once they ever get tumbled. Great addition for someone's collection. Love these colors. Love this one here. Oh my gosh, I think that's so cool. So yeah, this is what I went for. This was what I was excited to find on this trip. You know, the video is really not showing the excitement of, you know, what I was experiencing, because I was really focusing on walking from one end of that beach to the other, picking anything and everything up. And that was my problem. I was picking up too much stuff. It was all just random type things, and I was just spending way too much time doing that. And I should have been more focused on getting to the end of the beach, which I never did accomplish because it was so far. This is a really neat one. It looks kind of like in the video like a bar of soap. It's just so white, like a dark gray, like not even dark gray, but like a, you know, dark white, grayish color, but it's actually a light green. And I thought maybe nephrite, but no, that's not going to be jade. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know how to test it. If I did, I would. But I'm thinking Amazonite or aventurine. Actually, I'm thinking aventurine on this one. But just kind of really cool rocks, really cool colors. And you know what? Thank you for letting me show and tell you what I was doing out there and why the video was so short and kind of weird. I had a reason. I had a justification for it being that way. Hopefully the next videos will come out and be more entertaining. That's going to look really cool tumbled there too. That one there, that orange and gray one, that's going to be awesome. But yeah, it was a fun trip. I'm glad I was able to share a little bit of it with you, but I was really more focused less on you this time and more on me, because I was really trying to enjoy the beach, because I was at the end of it where I haven't been before, and I'm glad I did that.